In a kingdom torn between the harsh glare of light and the endless whisper of darkness, there lived a young man named Aiden. He wasn't a prince or a hero. He was just the son of a poor blacksmith in a forgotten village called Eldor. His dream was simple, to become a knight. But fate had chained him to the forge, his hands shaping steel for others, while his own destiny rusted away. Still, deep inside him, a silent rage burned against a world that always seemed to crush the weak. One night, a black mist, thick as ink, descended upon the village. From its suffocating depths emerged faceless creatures, shadows of men without souls. They tore through the streets like a nightmare come to life, burning homes and devouring screams. The villagers fled in terror, a stampede of desperation. Everyone ran, except for Aiden. He stood alone at his door, clutching a broken sword, knowing he was about to die. Then, suddenly, everything froze. The air stilled, the flames stopped their destructive dance, and time itself seemed to hold its breath. Out of the profound silence stepped a figure cloaked in black, his face hidden in shadow, holding a sword made entirely of shimmering darkness. His voice was ancient, like it came from beneath the earth itself. "Do you dare," he asked, "to walk through darkness to save the light?" Without a moment's hesitation, Aiden replied, his voice firm despite the fear. "If the only way out of this hell is through the dark, then I'll walk it." The man held out the sword. "Take it," he commanded. "This is the blade of shadows. But remember it obeys only those who give up themselves." The moment Aiden's fingers grasped the hilt, the black mist exploded into a shower of harmless ash, and the world lurched back into motion. But Aiden was no longer the same. His skin had turned cold as steel, and his eyes now shimmered with black threads of light. With every swing of the blade, a whisper echoed in his mind. Every light is born from darkness, but darkness never forgets its creator. He slaughtered the faceless ones in minutes, a whirlwind of shadowy steel. His village was saved, and he was hailed as a hero. Yet, inside him, something hollow began to grow. He started to hear voices in the shadows, saw strange faces staring back at him in mirrors, and the blood he spilled, it started to feed him. Then came the devastating truth. The sword wasn't a weapon. It was a curse, and it had finally found its master. Years passed. Legends spread of how Aiden destroyed the armies of darkness, only to vanish into the haunted Blackwood forest. The last man to see him claimed he found Aiden sitting upon a rock during a storm, the blade of shadows buried in the ground before him. He was whispering to the wind, "I didn't save the light. I just became part of the dark." Since that night, whenever the black mist rolls over the villages, people say you can see shadows walking without body, and in the wind, a voice murmurs, "Light demands sacrifice." But darkness only asks that you open the door. Thank you so much for listening to this story. If you enjoyed it, please hit that like button and subscribe for more tales from the shadows. See you next time.